Oh, crap. Ah! Crap, 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 crap. Where the heck did these guys all come from? Oh. Okay. Even mining will kill you. Are they still here? Can I grab my stuff? They blow it all up? Why is it scattered all over the place? Give me... Yes? What is this? Trophy. Ah, yeah, we got a trophy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clarity, and today we are going to be playing Minecraft modded Minecraft Madpack. But you probably already know that because of the title of the video, and also because, you know, it's pretty insane. We are really low on torches. Do we have any? Yes. It seems as though they have blown up my wood. Yeah, so I've just been doing a lot of mining between this episode and the last. And as you can see, it can be pretty detrimental. Yeah, it was just like this entire area was just filled with silverfish, I guess. A cool thing that I learned in between the this episode and the last, and I haven't really gone that far in mining. I'm definitely going to do a little bit more, but holy cow, that scared the crap out of me. I was not expecting to record there, but if you hold down shift with any tool, you can break it all up. Like whatever block you're using. This includes cobblestone. Woo! Except I probably shouldn't have done that considering I have no torches. So this is the perfect area for mobs to spawn. So I've just been doing that in this cave. I'm doing one with strip mining and one with this to see which is better. I'm assuming this. Even though I get a buttload of cobblestone from doing it, it's just like so much more effective. Until I get myself something like a hammer or something like that from Tinker's Construct. Which, by the way, we're definitely going to be delving into today, because I definitely want to get myself a... oh, let's get some... Whoa! Whoa. Did not expect that much gravel here. Anyways, yeah, we're definitely going to try and get into some Tinker's Construct today, because I want to get some sort of early game ore doubling mechanic, because you see these ores, I could cook them the way that Minecraft would want me to, but that would only net me 1 iron, whereas if I use something like thermal expansion, Tinker's Construct, or applied energetics, or any of those for that matter, it will... It will double the ore that I get out of it. So this 15 iron ore, I think I've mentioned before, would become 30. So yeah, we're just gonna head back to base really quick. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to fix that up a little bit. The door glitching stuff does actually work. I had a couple zombies come over. They were kind of like zombie Girl Scouts trying to sell me some cookies and death, but fortunately for me, I had my no solicitation sign up, and they just, they were kind enough to leave after they knew that I was not biting on their sale, so they decided to hitch it up and go. I didn't get, like I said, I didn't do too much mining because I was a little startled there, and I decided to just start recording just then. So I'm probably going to go back into the mines here and do a lot more mining. I do have a ton of cobblestone though. I'm gonna need, I think I'm gonna clear out this area right here for some gravel. So what I do is just this. Oh. Yeah, so I basically just go over with a line and then I just put it in. That way I don't have to organize it all the time and it stays on the rows like I like it. Whereas if I middle clicked, it would change the way that everything goes, and I like it down. I like certain things organized different ways, so that certainly helps me there. But yeah, it is nighttime, and it turns out that things do spawn in the night, which is a little scary. We're just gonna sleep through this one, though. But, yeah, so we're definitely gonna have to take a look at some Tinker's Construct today. Or even, let's see, Tinker's Yeah, so we're definitely going to see maybe a smeltery drain or something along those lines. Well, not smeltery drain, just that, but like a smeltery, because that'll help us with early ore generation or doubling mechanics, which is really nice. What is that? Silver nugget. I wonder how I got a silver nugget. I think it was from the silverfish. Let's put this in the random craft. There we go. Yeah, it's either that or we could start out with, I think, applied energistics. Better for me to just put in the grindstone, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, there it is, the grindstone. And that's basically like a manual way of doubling your ores. But I don't know if we have like the Certus quartz for that, to be honest. Let me just check. Yeah, we definitely do. Normally I don't have the Certus quartz, so I just end up cooking up a little bit of my stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're definitely going to make that right now, I think. Let's not take too much. I already had some cobble. So we're going to stick 3 cobble in here. And we're going to need a wooden gear. So we're going to go over to our wood chest, take out some wood. I probably shouldn't be using the oak wood because the fir wood is so much easier to get. So we're going to need some sticks. So we are going to... Oh my goodness. I still don't know what that is. It sounds like a cannon going off, but it's just not functioning that way. Oh, I also remembered that you can break the... well, not just break it, but when you put a crafting table in here, it creates a crafting station, which is a Tinker's Construct thing, which is really nice to have. You can't seem to shift items into it, but that's alright. That's normal crafting mechanics anyways, but when you exit out, it doesn't drop all your items on the ground, which is lovely, because I'd hate picking up sticks and stuff like that when I'm doing certain things. So we're going to craft ourselves a grindstone. I think it goes like this. Oh, and also you can shift-click in, but we don't have all of the stuff for it, so we're going to try this. So with NEI, you can click on it as long as it's in recipe mode. Oh, it's in cheat mode. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Recipe mode. For some odd reason, it defaults to cheat mode. But yeah, you just click on this until you get recipe mode, and then you can go back in. When you click on things, I was pressing R, by the way, to get the recipe. When you click on things, it will bring up the recipe for it, and you can also type in the item down here below. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that, though. But yeah, so we click on the grindstone, and then we can shift-click, or we can just click on this question mark. It'll show us how to build it, or we can shift-click if we have all of the items. And there we go. The shift-click doesn't work, by the way, with things like pickaxes and stuff like that have their own MBT and metadata. So you have to be careful of that. So it's basically things that don't stack. So we're just going to slap this down here. And I think what we also need is a wooden crank. But I can't remember how to build one. So I'm just going to look that up. So let's see. Crank. There we go. Oh, there we go. I wasn't too far off with the crank. There. We're going to get some sticks. And then we just build it like this. And there we go. And then you right-click that on. We can put in our ores here. So I'm going to just grab some iron, because I want myself an iron pickaxe so that I can start grabbing more of the ores that are down there. And then you just right click on the crank on the top, and it'll keep on going. And as you can see, it will start to grind it up. This is a very, very slow going process, so I would not recommend this as your like main ore system, because you can't really... Like, I wouldn't want to sit here all day just grinding away, because it does take quite a long time. I think it takes about, like, 3 revolutions of the crank. And once you're done, you can continuously, like, it'll stop even after you're, even if you're right-clicking, and then that's how you know that it's done. So now we have some iron dust. We can just like throw that in there, and iron dust just works just like the iron ore would. So you can just cook that right up, and you will get yourself some iron ingot. There we go. All right. So from there, I think we're gonna be able to make ourselves. I'm gonna make a sword as well, I think, which will be awesome. Yeah, and then I'm going to go back to mining. We don't seem to have any like nasty mobs that spawn around us during the day, so sleeping does seem to get rid of all of them, which is exactly what I wanted out of this biome. And we're definitely, like, we definitely picked a pretty good biome for that. Farming, however, everything is going to freeze. Like, if I try and get some water, it's going to freeze. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build our farm in, like, one of the other biomes. So we actually might put a farm, like, over here and just flatten out those, the homeland of the sheep. Because, like, that sheep over there is taking reconnaissance. And we're definitely going to have to take him out slowly, like, quietly. So, yeah, is he still out there? I don't know. He's still out there. I just can't see him. He's using a cloaking device. That sheep. He's a crafty bastard, I swear. Alright, so, now that I've got some hardware, I'm going to go back to mining and see how many ores I can get. I normally only... Yeah, see, he's back. He was just hiding from me. Little bastard. I think we're going to try and sneak attack. We're going to go up around and see if we can catch him from behind. Yeah. We're going to see about that, Mr. Sheep. You can't deal with me. Oh, there's two of them. I don't think we can take on two. We're just going to let them watch. They're only watching for now, so we're safe for now, I think. Until they amass their armies. So yeah, I'm going to go do a little tiny bit of mining here and get a little bit more resources that I'm going to need for the next part of like building up some Tinker's Construct and maybe a little bit of thermal expansion, and we'll see what we can do. This stuff is cool, by the way. If you smack it, I think, like, look at the words that are coming off. It's like the Minecraft special enchanting dialogue. See? So it's kind of like when you have an enchanting table and the enchanting words. I wonder if I can break this with... Yeah, I can break it with the iron. What is that? Essence dust. Magical crops. Ooh. Okay, that's besides the point. I'm going to do some more mining, and then we're going to see what we can do with things. I forgot to bring torches. Oh, crap. Oh, well. Alright, see you soon. Okay, this sucks, this sucks. This sucks. Oh... Silverfish, why? Why you spawn everywhere? Oh, that's the wrong place. So it seems as though I did set my spawn here. That's cool. Yeah, so Silverfish. Oh, they're everywhere, I swear. And... crap? Okay, so everything seems to be remaining spawned. Uh-oh. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Please don't hurt me. I don't have anything. Why aren't you burning? Oh, you're even scarier than the other people. Oh, crap, I'm gonna die. Ah! No! I must get to my stuff. Come on. There we go. Sweet. The door of protection. Hopefully the, so, I think some of the mobs can actually put, cobweb under you so you can't get away from them. Are they still there? I don't know. Is my stuff still there? That's the better question. I did get rid of the fire that was next to me, but, yeah, I haven't really gotten that far because of these silly silverfish. Like, they're everywhere. Ah, man. Yeah. Can I break this? There we go. Just get it out of my way. Oh, man. So, yeah, there's, like, silverfish all over the place in this wall. Get. Alright, if you attack one, more show up. So long as there's some in the wall. Well, at least they give me stuff. Oh, no. Well, at least they're not like spiders and they jump at you or something. Yeah, so they are the ones that drop some silver nuggets. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense. I was trying to get this iron. Okay? Give me a break. I created a bunch of pickaxes so that I could do stuff like this with them. And not have to worry about wasting my iron pickaxe. So, yeah. I'm gonna keep mining. Ah, man, silverfish. Watch out for them. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. Do you want to hear a random fact? In order for spider monkeys to consume spiders without actually getting any of the venom affecting the innards of their stomach, they eat clay. Yeah, random fact of the day. And just like spider monkeys, I've got a hankering for some clay. Why am I not holding shift? Bam! Look at that. That is so much better than slowly dying. Ah, yes. So we've got a hankering for some clay. Why? Because clay is used... Where the heck is it? Clay... There it is. Alright, clay is used to create... I guess it's going to make a liar out of me. Oh wait, no, that's how to make clay. Whoops. Clay is used in Tinker's Construct to make grout. And grout is what we're going to need to cook up to get ourselves started with some Tinker's Construct. Especially the ore doubling mechanic. Because we're going to try and make the Smeltery. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more diving around and grabbing some more clay. There's tons of mobs around, like it scares me so much. They're so beautiful, but at the same time they look as though that's a dangerous thing. Yeah, so I will meet up with you guys when I get some more. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, I got a good few stacks of clay. It is so much easier with the whole vein mining thing. I think that's the name of the mod. So what we're gonna do here is just pick up some, let's just take the whole stack, why not? There we go. We're just gonna take some sand and we're gonna take some gravel and we are just going to combine it here for grout. So we're just gonna look up grout. Grout. There we go. So we can, oh, we can do it this way too. Huh. Well, let's do it that way. There we go. Grout. Okay, and we'll just shift click it in, and look at that. We have tons of grout now. Now with the grout, what we want to do is throw it into a furnace. I'm not going to use sticks this time because I actually have a lot of coal, and I don't think I'm going to need it for anything too quick. Anything soon. So we're just going to take out another 8 for the other stack that we have. And there we go. We cook up the grout and it becomes seared brick. Look at that. That's pretty freaking awesome. Now, I think Tinker's comes with a book. Oh, it's Tinker's. No. Construct. Tinker. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. But you use these seared bricks, by the way, to create a, well, the seared brick to create seared bricks and a bunch of other components that you're going to need for some a multi-block structure known as the Smeltery. And the Smeltery is going to be our way of doubling our ores until we get ourselves a little bit more settled, because it only takes lava to keep going. And it sounds like there's something scratching over here, but I'm afraid to check it out. Man, let me just say there are way too many mobs in this in this mod pack. Holy cow, and everything wants to kill you. It sounds like it's getting closer. Oh, let's not open the door for it. Oh, there it is. Frost Weaver. Good thing it can't see us, but we can see it. That's really cool that you can look through the windows for that. So yeah, I'm going to wait until all of this is cooked up, and then I'm probably going to sleep for the night, wait until the mobs despawn, and then head out and make myself a nice little, what is the word I am looking for? Oh, wow, right. Smeltery, there we go. All right. Yeah, so I'll see you guys then. Good morning, party people. Let's agree never to call you party people once again. Yeah, so I've been doing a little bit of looking up here, just into the recipes. Don't worry, nothing online. So we're gonna need some paper if we want that book, materials, and you, and stuff like that. You're supposed to spawn with it, I thought, because that's how it's always happened for me, at least. But, oh well. We'll have to do without for now. So I think what we need is a bunch of these bricks. I'm gonna go with about... Oh, look at that, it tells me. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go in here, and it'll show me how to make the Smeltery. So a basic Smeltery is going to require 9 of these bricks. I have 11. Whoops. It's gonna require 1 Smeltery controller, a seared tank, and a combination of seared bricks and seared drains and stuff like that, and it's gonna require 1 faucet. So I know that this is like I'm trying to figure out. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm not sure if an Enderman placed that or I placed it mistakenly. Something broke my torch last night, and that was scary as all hell. Because it made a big smashing sound. Anyways, we are going to pick ourselves out a nice little spot here. Why not right here? So what we're going to have to do is just break some of this. We're going to need a 3x3 on the ground here. Oh, I don't have a pickaxe on me. Well, that's my mistake. I'll go through this door. Yeah, so we are going to, if I can get a pickaxe. I know I have plenty. There we go. Because we need to break this ice up. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. No mobs in the sky tonight, which is good. Awesome. So we're gonna need a 9 blocks for the base, and then after that, we're definitely gonna need some more seared bricks, I think. Yeah, 9 is not gonna cut it because you need to go all the way around, and then you have your controller and your tank here, and then you're gonna need a drain. And we might actually go an extra layer higher. So it is a multi-block structure, which is kind of cool. But that does mean that you shouldn't be using those blocks as decorative blocks, because they will, like, especially like build a base, because they will constantly check to make sure that they aren't in the formation to make a smeltery. So we're just going to get ourselves a couple more of these. There we go. Oh, for crying aloud. I am definitely going to get rid of that block with a vengeance afterwards. But, yeah, so we're just going to go a little bit higher. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Now we just need a smeltery, and I think we're going to need some glass, actually, for the tank. There we go. Let's get in there. So let's actually see. It should have a tank? No, it doesn't show the tank there. So tank. There it is. Okay, yeah, we're going to need 1 piece of glass for the tank. So let's get out some sand. We're just going to need 1 piece, so I'm just going to throw it up there. We're going to need some food. Man, I am getting tired of eating off of the land because, like, there is... I live in an ice biome. All I've got is Yetis, and they don't even live here. That goes to show how barren and shitty this place is. Not even the Yetis want to live in their own biome. That just goes to show it. So yeah, we've got plenty of clay left, by the way. So we're gonna wait for the sand to cook up. We can get ourselves a smeltery controller in the meantime, and we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Where is that? Oh, give me the glass. There we go. So we're just going to throw that in there, and now we have a smeltery. Oh, for crying out loud. Let me just get rid of this right now. Enough is enough, Mr. Block. Mr. Troll Block, you're out of here. Alright, so smeltery controller, I think I'm going to just have them right here. Why not? And then have the nice little drain right here. Now, you can see that this is empty, and that I can access it, but I can't place any blocks inside of it. That's because it's not complete. Once I have an extra block right here, it'll complete the smeltery, and I'll be able to access the smeltery, see how much lava is in there, all that different stuff, all that fun stuff. I think what we're going to want is a smeltery drain. So let's look up smeltery. That way we have all of this stuff up here. Smeltery drain. There we go. Oops. Shift click that in. Yeah, let's go with 2. Why not? Alright, because we might as well. We've got plenty cooking up, and I do want to do a couple layers of this, to be honest. So, yeah, so once I place this block down, you will see that this is connected in a complete structure when the fire starts up here. And, yeah. Now, we can't really cook any ores in this yet, and man, that is a tiny smeltery. It can only accept 9 blocks. That's not good for us. Yeah, so it's going to need some lava before it can really get started on the whole smelting things up right now. So, I think I heard some lava down in the cave. I'm definitely going to have to go check that out. However, there were some scary noises down there, so there might be something like a lava worm or something scarier than that. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to get some lava for this, and then once we have the lava, we can just put blocks in here, and it'll start to cook it up into a liquid form, and then from the liquid form we can take it out with the drain, and yeah, I think it'd be better if I just showed you. So I'll be back when I get some lava and maybe upgrade this a little tiny bit. See you then. Do you hear what I hear? Let's listen. Oh, bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Here we go. So I'm just going to kind of break up here. There we go. We got ourselves some lava. Let's get it away from us. There we go. I didn't expect this much lava. Holy cow. Hopefully nothing... Oh, crap. Oh, crap, this is not good. The last thing I want is a cave breaking into my mining shaft. Because caves equal monsters, because caves equal darkness, darkness equals monsters. So we're just going to grab ourselves a bucket. There we go. Ah, it's nighttime outside, so I don't think I want to go out there. Oh, that does not sound good. But, yeah, I'll meet you back at the base. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we made it back to the base. I just slept so that there aren't any mobs around. I had to wait a little tiny bit for some of them to despawn or die. But, yeah, it didn't work. It wasn't too bad. I just went over and got myself some apples. I put them away, though, for now. So, for what you have been waiting for, throw in the lava bucket. We're definitely going to have to get a lot more lava than that. But, yeah, we have a lot of fuel now here. I also upgraded the smeltery a bit because I had a lot of seared bricks, because clay is so bloody easy to get. I actually had a shortage of gravel before I had a shortage of clay, but that's just because I haven't picked up too much gravel. So now that we have that, we can open up our chest over here and just grab a bunch of iron. I think I'm going to go with 9 iron right now. It sounds like I'm playing golf. What? Yeah. So we're just going to throw in the iron here. And as you can see, it's going to start smelting up there. And the other cool part of this is you can actually watch it melt it down. So it'll show the texture of everything. If I fell in here right now, it wouldn't do any damage or anything like that to me because it's not liquid. And it's not that hot right now. But I would kind of like fall through these blocks here, and it would be a big pain in the butt for me to get out because I'd have to break one of these, and that could glitch out this smeltery a little tiny bit, so I want to be careful of doing that. I also forgot to mention that you're going to need some seared faucets, and those are a pretty easy thing to get. So faucets are just 3 seared brick in a recipe just like this. And basically, whenever you right-click on them or apply a redstone signal to them, they're going to pour out some of the contents of the smeltery onto whatever is below them. I'm going to have to get some stuff for here. I think what I need is a casting basin. Yeah, so this little guy right here. I can actually make that. So let's actually go make these 2 things. So we're going to need a casting basin, and I can't remember the name of the other one, so we're going to consult the book on that. Where is the book? There's the book. I like the book. Lick the book, like the book. Alright, so let's see. What are we going to need? The other one is a casting table. Okay. So, where did I put my seared bricks? Here they are. Okay. We're going to need a little bit more seared bricks. We can do that afterwards. But here's the casting basin. And here's the casting table. But I can't make that just yet. I am 4 short, so we'll come back once I have that, once I have those materials. I'll probably just make that myself, and you basically just put it right underneath the seared faucet. Same thing with the casting table, and you can use them that way. The reason why I put in 9 ingots is because 9 iron will turn into 18 iron, and from that I can just pour it into the casting basin, and that 9 iron turns into an iron block. And the casting basin only deals with blocks, so you need to have 9 millibuckets of iron in there. So you need to have 9 iron before you can make it into a block. And from there, we can just put it into a crafting table and get our 9 iron out. So that's what we're going to do. So as you can see, I put in 9 iron in there. That's going to get annoying after a while. So I put 9 ingots in there. And what 9 ores in there, and what I'm getting out of it is I am getting 18. So we are doubling our ores, which is I must say that's a lot faster, a lot less manual. So it's automatic, and we can probably set up some automation for that later than this bloody thing here. So I'm just like, oh, it takes forever. It annoys me to no end. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to get a casting basin set up for that, and I'm also going to have to set up a couple more Tinker Construct stuff. So let's actually get that done, get that started right now. I was decorating outside. So what we're going to need for that is some wood, and lots of it. So we're going to just pick up some wood. We're going to make some Tinker's Construct stuff. So the first thing that we're going to need is a lot of blank patterns. And to make the blank patterns, you just saw me do it. But you're going to need some sticks and some planks. I think I'm going to need a little bit more than... I only have 2 blank patterns? What? Oh, I mustn't have taken them all out. So yeah, it's just 2 sticks and 2 wooden planks, and you get a blank pattern. And yeah, I ran out of sticks. That's what that was. Okay, there we go. And from there, you just put the blank patterns on top of different blocks. So this creates the stencil table. You can put it on top of a crafting table, if I can get the crafting table. There we go. So we put that on top of the crafting table, and we get a tool station. That'll be useful. I'll show you guys what all of this does later. And then another one that I know of is this right here, which is the part builder. We're going to use that later as well. And the last one that I think I know of, it requires a chest. So we're just going to make ourselves a chest. There we go. See my chest, it's made from real... Yeah. So then we get a pattern chest, which can store all of our patterns that we're going to be making. You might be wondering what the heck is a pattern thing. So we're going to head outside, and right next to all of our Tinker's Construct stuff, we're just going to plop all of this stuff down, and I'll be able to show you guys what some of it does. So we got a part builder, a bunch of different things. So we're just going to slap this stuff down. So this creates stencils. I can put blank patterns in here and basically go through it. You're going to need these different patterns in order to craft the different items. And yeah, so this is definitely going to be useful to us later on. Okay, and then we're going to throw down the tool station. And from here we can upgrade our tools. We can put the tools together so they have different recipes, which are all going to require those patterns that we saw earlier. Is something behind me? No, it sounds like it. Oh my gosh, I am so paranoid. And then the other thing that we need is the part builder. We're just going to slap that down there. And what this does is it takes the patterns that we can get from here. So let's say that we wanted a tool rod, if I could find one. No, let's just get a tool binding. You can put, it takes the patterns in here and you can make stuff from it. And it's costs different materials. So like this is only half a material, so it'll tell you material cost half. So it gives me a little bit of it back, of the materials back. And when you craft these things, by the way, you will get this book that's called Materials and You, and it basically tells you all of the different properties for all of the different materials. I'm not going to go through this with you guys until a little bit later when it's relevant, so you can see a bit more of an example rather than me just talk and you guys be bored. The last thing is the pattern chest. In here we can store all of our patterns, so we can throw in the tool pattern binding thing here. Tool binding pattern, and it's in here. You can also access that chest via the part builder, and oh, I thought you could here, but I guess you can't. Well, there you go. So yeah, that's all of the basic Tinker's Construct stuff. Later on you can get into metal smelting, so a lot of this stuff you can create very basic tools with, but later on you will get into some actual part building and some massive tool building and stuff like that. We're going to create some epic swords and stuff like that. For now though, we're gonna kind of just ignore that stuff afterwards. We did get our materials in you. I wonder why we didn't spawn with that book. Maybe we did and I just didn't notice. But, yeah, so that is... Oh, right, we died in the beginning. Maybe that's where my book is. Yeah, so I'm going to get some more lava for this, and I'm going to smelt up a bunch more of my ingots and stuff like that. And I will see you guys in a bit. It just occurred to me how long this video has been going on. Oh my goodness, how did you guys let me do this? Yeah, okay, so we are definitely over the time limit, so I'm going to try my best to try and close out here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you do enjoy the video. If there's anything that you could critique or any sort of feedback, just leave it for me in the comments, and I will definitely get to reading those. I do read all of them. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day. Not just like any day, just a nice day. Yeah, and I will see you next time. Bye!